Hello dear students, welcome back. In this video we are going to discuss about non-exact differential equation. So first question arises that when we can say that the given differential equation is non-exact differential equation, and if it is non-exact then what we can do. So let us start with whenever we have the non-exact differential equation. So in that case our target will be what? To convert to the exact form. So here we see whenever we have the non-exact differential equation, so in that case we will convert to the exact form. That means sometimes the differential equation is non-exact, but we can make exact by multiplying with the suitable function, and that suitable function is known as integrating factor, and we call it I dot f. That means integrating factor. There may exist more than one integrating factor to the differential equation. That means which kind of the differential equation. So according to that we will choose at the integrating factor. So here we will discuss the different methods to find the integrating factor to non-exact differential equation. Suppose that we have this standard form m dx plus n dy is equal 0. Now question is that case number 1, suppose this is the equation number 1 and this is the non-exact. Then what we are going to proceed with that? So in that case, first we start with del m by del y and del n by del x. Whatever we have the answer, that we will find it, and then we will take the subtraction of that. That means del m by del y minus del n by del x. Whatever the answer is going to be, so let me write here del m by del y minus del n by del x. Whatever you get the answer, whenever we get the, if we multiply by 1 by n and if we get the only one variable function, say f of x, then our integrating factor will be what? E raised to integration f of x dx. But what about if it is not the one variable function? So in that case what we will do, we will multiply by what? Whatever we have, this is the del m by del y minus del n by del x, and if we multiply by minus 1 by n, and if we get the one variable function, so this is the g of y. So this is what the case number 2, that we will discuss later on. But this that will be the one variable function, and then we will proceed with this case number 1. But here this is the case number 1. So in that case we will find the integrating factor e raised to integration f of x dx. So what after this step? After that what we will do? Integrating factor multiply with the given equation number 1. So if multiply with this, so we can write integrating factor multiply with n dx plus integrating factor multiply with n dy is equal 0. If I call this is m star, and if this is if I call this is n star, and that differential equation will be what? Exact. But in that case we have to verify that del m star divided by del y is equal del n star divided by del x. Is it or not? If this is, that means we can say that this the differential equation number 2 will be what? Exact. And hence we can write its general solution integration m star of xy over y constant dx plus integration of n star y x over the x free dy is equal c, where c is nothing but arbitrary constant. That means what we have done? We have done in this form, whenever the differential equation is non-exact and we have converted to the exact differential equation, and then we find its general solution. So let us see the example of this method. This is the first question, that you can see solve x square plus y square plus 3 dx minus 2 times xy dy is equal 0. This is our standard form that you all know, that mxy dx plus n of xy dy is equal 0. If I compare with this, so I will get m is equal this one and n is equal sign with minus, so we have n is equal minus 2xy. So let us find del m by del y. So it will be what? That is the 2y. Because we are finding the partial derivative with respect to y, so other variable will be constant, and that's why it will be 2y. What about here? Del n by del x. So you can say this is the minus 2y. But this is the one. Both are the different. That you can observe that. Here del m by del y is different from del n by del x. What does it mean by? The equation number 1 is non-exact. Now question is that then what? Now we can convert this non-exact differential equation into exact differential equation. But for that we have to find the integrating factor. So for that, what we have to do? First we start with the difference of these two numbers, del m by del y minus del n by del x. That these are the two functions. So whenever I consider, so del m by del y is nothing but 2y minus del m by del x, so it is nothing but minus 2y. So what I will get? This is the 4y. But now we have started with del m by del y, so I will multiply by 1 by n. So if I multiply with 1 by n, so what I will get? Minus 2 times 2xy. So whenever I simplify, so what I'm just going to get? Minus 2 divided by, that is the x. And this is what? Our integrating factor. Now, so this is not integrating factor. This is our function 1 divided by n. Del m by del y minus del n by del x. And that answer is going to be minus 2 by x. Now our integrating factor will be e raised to integration f of x dx. So let us find, this is the integration. F of x is nothing but minus 2 into 1 by x. Now whenever we do integration, so what I will get? This is the minus 2 times ln x, and this is what? E raised to ln x raised to minus 2, and this says that answer is nothing but minus 1 divided by, that is the x, sorry, this is the 1 divided by only x square, not minus. So this is our integrating factor. Now our next is what? This is the integrating factor. We will multiply with equation number 1. So let us see. This is the integrating factor. Multiply with equation number 1. So 1 by x square. This is our function. It is given that m of xy minus 1 by x square. This is our integrating factor, and n of xy is there. But after simplifying, I will get this is m star and this is the n star. But now let me write here, this is our m star is 1 plus y square divided by x square plus 3 divided by x square, and n star is nothing but minus 2y by x. So let us find partial derivative of this function with respect to y. So what I will get? This is a constant one, so it will be 0. And here I will get 2y divided by x square, and this is the only function of x, so this will be the constant because of we are doing the partial derivative with respect to y. And therefore we get 2 times y divided by x square. And here del n star divided by del x, so what it will be? So here you can see that we are doing the partial derivative with respect to x, so other variable will be constant, so minus 2y divided by x square, but minus it will be plus. So here both answer are same. That means we can say that the equation number, if I say this is equation number 2, so the equation number 2 is exact. If it is exact, so therefore its general solution is given by integration m star of xy over the y constant dx plus integration n star of y over the x free dy is equal 6. So here let us see that m star is this one, so I just write it here, and n star of y, but it should be the free from the x, but this contains the x, therefore n star y will be what? That is 0. Now equal to c is that. So let us do the integration with respect to x, keeping y constant. So it will be x minus y square by x square is there, but we are doing integration with respect to x, so it will be minus y square by x. And 3 divided by x square is there, so answer will be minus 3 by x is equal C. Just take x LCM, so I will get x square minus y square minus x is equal cx, where c is the constant and this is the required general solution. Why it is known as general solution? Already we have discussed the general solution is nothing but order of a differential equation equal to number of arbitrary constants. So dy by dx, that means order is 1 and therefore arbitrary constant must be 1 in the solution, and that is we have, and therefore it is known as the general solution. So let us move on to the case number 2, and this suppose that this differential equation whatever it is mentioned that it is not exact, non-exact. So what I have to do, I have to find that integrating factor. Already I have discussed with you that first we find del m by del y minus del n by del x if we are going to get with the function of two variable, but if I get the only one variable function, then the case number 1 and 2 is going to be happen. So what I'm just going to do, if I write with 1 by n, if it is not the only one variable function, say f of x, so what I will say, I will multiply by minus 1 by n, and if I'm just going to get the only one variable function, say g of y, only function of one variable, then our case number 2 will be proceed. And this is what exactly if I multiply by minus side inside, so I will get here that you can verify that the 1 by m is there, del n by del x I am just going to write at the positive sign, and then after del m by del y, and this is what exactly I have mentioned over here. So to remember, we can see that whenever we take the del m by del y minus del m by del x, so m is there. So in that case, we multiply with 1 by n, and if we get the only one variable function, so case number 1. If it is not, so we will do del n by del x minus del m by del y. If I multiply with n is there, so I will multiply by m, 1 by m, and if I get the only one variable function, so I will consider case number 2. So this way you can remember. Now our equation number 1 multiply with the integrating factor, so we will get this one and this will be the exact, that also you can verify by using this condition, and then after we will write its general solution. So this is the what exactly method that we have to proceed. Now let us see the example number 2. This is the question, x times e raised to x into dx minus dy plus e raised to x dx plus y times e raised to y dy is equal 0. So this is equation number 1. So first of all, let us write into this general form. Which kind was the general form? That we all know, mxy dx plus n of xy dy is equal 0, and this is our general form. I want to compare this equation with this. That means I should have the dx has a multiple of the something function of x as a coefficient, and dy must have the something function of xy as a coefficient in terms of x and y. So let us first write that the dx common from these two terms. So what I can say, x times e raised to x plus e raised to x into dx. So this is our n, and dy, so minus is there, so I write the minus x times e raised to x, and this is the positive term, so I have written you over here, and into dy is equal 0. Now you can compare with the standard form and you will have this is m and this is n. Now let us find the del m by del y. So in that case, x variable will be the constant, so it is going to be what? Exactly 0. Now look at here, del n by del x, so this is going to be constant because of we are doing the partial derivative with respect to x, so this is a constant function, so it will be 0. Now let us do that product rule is there, x times e raised to x plus e raised to x. Now you can see that the del m by del y is equal 0 and del n by del x is equal 0. What does it mean by? This means that both are the different. This means that the equation number 1 is non-exact. That means we can make this differential equation exact by finding integrating factor and then multiply with the equation number 1. So let us find the exact integrating factor. So first we start with difference of this, that also you can compare. Let me explain you here. If I start with del m by del y minus del n by del x, so what I'm just going to get as per our discussion in case number 1, so I will get minus plus x times e raised to x plus e raised to x. But now you can understand with the case that already I have told you that if I start with del m by del y, so I have to multiply by 1 by n, and this is our n. If I multiply here, so it is not going to be only one variable function that you can verify. So instead of that, what I will do, minus 1 by m. So minus 1 by m. M is what? This is. That you can write x times e raised to x plus e raised to x. So it is clear that this is going to be cancelled out and we will have that is the minus 1. That you can verify, and this is what exactly, and this is what written over here. So you can write the answer is nothing but minus 1. So now you can verify with this 1 by m into del n by del x minus del m by del y, and answer will be what? Minus 1, and therefore our integrating factor will be what? E raised to integration, this is the g of y dy, and therefore g of y is nothing but minus 1. So what you will get? E raised to minus 1. So that is your integrating factor. Now what we have to do? Now we have to multiply integrating factor with the equation number 1. You can say this is equation number 1. So let us do that equation number 1 multiply with the integrating factors. So already I have written over here. Now I just simplify this one and I will get this one. That you can verify. Also y times e raised to y minus minus y, so it will be what, e raised to 0, and therefore it is 1 over here. And this is the minus x times e raised to x minus 1. Now let us check that this differential equation is exact. So in that case I have to find the del m star by del y. So let us see this step. Del m star by del y, that means x is going to be constant, so I have written constant. This is a function of x and y, but y is there, that means we can do differentiating with respect to y. So first exponential is there, and what about this one? Partial derivative with respect to y, it will be the minus 1, and therefore it is written here minus 1. Minus, same argument, e raised to x minus y is there, and derivative with respect to y will be, that is the minus 1, therefore we have this is the minus. And del n star divided by del x, so this is a constant, so it will be 0. Plus minus x, I'm just keeping this constant, so derivative of x, that will be the 1. Minus x is there, and derivative of this one, e raised to x minus y. But we are doing the derivative with respect to x of this function, so it will be the 1. But minus is there, and therefore it is written over 2 times. Minus is here, and this is the minus is there. So here you can see that both are same. That means we can say that the equation number 2 is nothing but exact. If it is exact, then we can find its general solution. So our general solution can be written as integration m star of xy dx over y constant plus integration n star y over the x free dy is equals c. So this is our m star of xy, and that you can understand that this is our n star, and from this I just want to mention that n star y over x free. That means I don't want the terms involving x. So this is the x involving these terms, therefore I'm not going to consider. So only what, it will be only y, and therefore it is considered over here that only n star y is equal y is equal c. Now just do the integration with respect to x. So we have that the Leibniz rule, just I am going to mention here, x times e raised to x minus y dx. So what it will be, I am just going to consider this is the u and this is the v. So first u is there, an integration of this with respect to x, so it is going to be e raised to x minus y divided by 1. minus derivative of x is nothing but 1, and then again integration with respect to x, so it is going to be same that written over here. Now derivative of 1, that is going to be stopped. That means our answer is going to be this one, whatever I have written over here. And then same, secondly, e raised to x minus y is there, so we can integrate with respect to x, so that will be the same. And integration of the y with respect to y, that is y square by 2 is equal c. Now just you can see this is going to be cancelled out, and what you have, that is x times e raised to x minus y plus y square by 2 is equal c, and c is nothing but constant, and this is your final required answer, and it is known as the general solution in fact.